Hello, peace and blessings. I'm Giovanna, founder of the Spiritual Love Sanctuary. I am a spiritual healer and teacher here to help you live abundantly ever after. Over the past couple of weeks, so much has shifted and changed. And in fact, I did a couple of different videos on it, but I wound up not posting any of the videos because I don't know, it just did not feel right to post them for some reason. So hopefully this one goes up because I've got some news to share. So I know I had kind of been talking about transitioning to healing single mothers and really focusing on that. And that aspect is kind of not changing, but I also know that the work that I'm doing has to come through spiritual love, which is a principle that I was taught through my own healing journey and in dealing with healing, love, and relationships. And so, which is kind of why the Spiritual Love Sanctuary exists. So yeah, a lot has changed there. I want to get back to doing readings. And because I do at this time want to continue focusing on supporting single mothers, there are a couple of specific readings that I'm going to transition to doing. One of them is an intuitive goddess guidance reading. The other, and that one is where we're going to look at healing, self-love, and which goddess is guiding us for that month or that week, depending on how often I do the video. Then I want to do a heart healing reading, which is going to be about exploring matters of the heart, looking at things from a spiritual perspective, and what you can do to really shift the energy in your love life and how to tune into the frequency of love. Then we are going to do a Sacred Mother guidance reading, which is really amazing and something that I'm very proud of. This is all about connecting with the energy of the Divine Mother so that we can all be more amazing moms. So I'm very excited about that and just exploring motherhood from that energetic spiritual perspective and how to connect with your children and all of those amazing things. So I'm very excited. And then I'm going to do a spiritual life support reading where it's just kind of like a general reading focused on, you know, just personal growth, improving your life, finding inner peace, and just really aligning with your highest good, tapping into your potential, and getting positive forward movement going in your life. So those are the readings that I'm going to be doing on my channel. And these are also offerings that are available if you want a private reading to really dive deeply into your specific situation, because general readings are amazing, but when you get a personal reading that really digs into your energy, your life, your highest good, and you know, your specific situation, it's a lot it's a lot more powerful than just listening to different general readings and things like that. So keep that in mind, and you can check them out over at spirituallovesanctuary.com/guidance. So my thoughts were on healing single mothers because I really wanted to do the Healing Single Mothers show. I was very much looking forward to that, but with things needing to be birthed through the Spiritual Love Sanctuary, I kind of sat with it and aligned with it and just thought about healing single mothers, the brand that I was building, and the different social medias and the show and the site. And the message that I got was it was time to let it all go and to focus specifically on the Spiritual Love Sanctuary. So with that in mind, I'm still really sitting with it, but I know it has to go. And everything is going to be focused on Spiritual Love Sanctuary, which means I'm going to have new social media because I'm going to go away from, normally I was using the Spiritual Love Healer as my social media, which is kind of like my personal social media. So I'm going to maintain that, but I think it's really time for the Spiritual Love Sanctuary to be rooted, because what is also coming is that I really need to focus on supporting Black women, Black mothers, especially Black single mothers, and really helping to bring forward healing Because as mothers, and you know, the work that I seek to do, we can't do this work without talking about ancestral trauma and how to navigate in today's society, knowing how things are set up to work against us. And I think it's very important too, and I think it's also beautiful because there's been an awakening, a call for Black spiritual leaders to show up and to either, and I know so many other, you know, coaches and healers and practitioners are also like shifting their work. So it's definitely in alignment, and that's what I want the Spiritual Love Sanctuary to be. Ultimately, I want it to be a place of spiritual healing, spiritual teaching, spiritual guidance to help restore the Black family and the Black community. Eventually, I would love to work with men. I've had a few male clients in the past, and that's been amazing. And also I want to do work with children. I've been dealing with a lot of anger issues from Savvy because of, you know, how things are between her father and I. And, you know, these are important things that we need to talk about and really diving into. There's just so much to explore and explain. And so it's kind of like a rebirth, essentially, of the work that I have been called to do. And I actually don't even think of it as a rebirth. I feel like this is everything that I've experienced and done and shifted, and all of that was so that I could get all of the energy, all of the knowledge, all of the skill that I needed to carry this thing forward. And one of my big dreams is to have a spiritual wellness center, probably one here. And then I also, because my dream, even when I was little, is like, I'm gonna go live in Costa Rica. I'm gonna retire, move to Costa Rica. So I definitely would love to have one in Costa Rica as well. So I have work to do. I have a lot of work to do. I'm very excited about this and extremely passionate about this. And I think that's why I was like, let me not just put something out there, like this needs to feel right and it needs to be aligned and on point. So I feel like that has been done. So basically here, not a lot will change other than the types of readings that I'll be doing. More conversations. I'm trying to gain clarity on the podcast because I really, really want to do that. So I might kind of need to sit with that for a little bit and figure out how I'm going to move forward, because it's going to be a big part of the work that I do. Is going to be videos, conversations, podcasts, and things like that. So I also have a lot of work ahead of me. Shifting things, putting things back in order, creating new things. Right now I am updating the Energy of Love course. It was formerly 4 Energies of Love, and just adding in some additional content specifically for single mothers, and how to navigate the different levels as it relates to co-parenting with children and all of that. So, well, anybody can probably benefit from it, but I wanted to add in that because right now I do want to focus on supporting single mothers and then branch out into a wider net of supporting others. So thank you for listening and watching and subscribing. I am very excited, and I do look forward to coming back with the 1st July weekly reading. I'm not sure which one I will do first. I think it's going to be the Intuitive Goddess guidance session. Yeah, that will be the first reading. So stay tuned and be sure to share this channel with your friend. If she is a mom, if she's a Black woman, if she is a single mother, this is where she needs to be, here at the Spiritual Love Sanctuary with me. Peace.